Would you believe me if I told you that that is a hybrid, a 2021 Ford Explorer hybrid? It's got a naturally aspirated 3.3. I love saying naturally aspirated. It's got a naturally aspirated 3.3 liter V6. No turbo. I was expecting a 2.3. I saw the dark brown material under here and I was like, wait a minute. You could also feel it coming in and out of V6 or gasoline mode to 4-cylinder mode. Have I lied to y'all the whole time? Is there 3 engine options in these things and I just kept saying 2? It's got the 2.3 4-cylinder, or you get the 3.0 dual turbo V6. Then there's this. Anybody own one of these? I got a few questions with this because I don't understand this. Fuel tank range is, from what I've been researching, 450 to 500 miles a tank. That's pretty good for an SUV. I hear you. Ooh, this one is all-wheel drive. But if I look at the specs on a 2.3 with the EcoBoost, the Mustang engine and an Exploder, it's about the same, 27, 28 miles per gallon. 450 to 501 miles of ideal driving. So we're talking about the same thing here. I'm not trying to dump on hybrids. Ford has spent a long time and a lot of money and a lot of development trying to get the hybrid systems right. And they're in the right direction. I just didn't know this, okay? So we've written down some specs because you know your boy don't know everything. All right, here's what we got. We got 318 horsepower. We got a 3.3 V6 combined with electric motor. We got 318 horsepower and 322 pound-feet of torque. So it does have a little bit more horsepower than, say, an EcoBoost Exploder. I think an EcoBoost Exploder is 300 horsepower and 310 or 315 pound-feet of torque. So it is a little bit more powerful, I'm not gonna lie. Towing, it does about 5,300 pounds. We already talked about mileage. 0 to 60 is 7.7 seconds. But the EcoBoost does it in 6.8. You see what I'm saying here? I mean, I am not trying to... Casey doesn't like the planet. He doesn't like Mother Earth. He just wants to pollute it. No. I'm just saying, I understand if it makes sense. But did we really need all of this? I mean, we're not talking about much difference between the Explorer EcoBoost and the Exploder hybrid. Now, we're not talking about the ST or the King Ranch with the 3-liter twin-turbo V6. We're not talking about that. We're talking about comparing this hybrid to the 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine. Anyway, there was one other thing I want to mention right here, and we kind of touched on it a little bit, but it's ideal conditions. It's telling me that the EcoBoost Exploder can get almost 500 miles to a tank. Well, that's what this is rated to do. So I just don't understand. This thing weighs about 4,300 pounds. I guess I should have looked to see how much the other one weighs. I mean, the interior is no different. I mean, we've looked at plenty of Explorers. We know what they look like in here. I was just really shocked and surprised to find a 3.3 naturally aspirated and then dark brown orange taping underneath the hood of this. Does anybody own one of these? Does anybody have any good luck with these? Let your boy Hobley know. If you're just now tuning in, my name is The Hobley. I review cars. We choose Ford of Murfreesboro and car lots to look at cars instead of going to Walmart or Target parking lots. People don't like it when I start looking around, poking and prodding on their stuff. You know what I mean? Would you like people coming into your stuff and messing around with your vehicles and stuff? No, you wouldn't. So anyway, that is why we spend time at the car lot. But don't let that deter you from the fact that I ain't a car salesman, baby. We just review them. Please let me know in the comments. I want to know about this 3.3 naturally aspirated 3.3 naturally aspirated V6 with Doc Brown's hybrid system mounted up there. Look at that orange piping going around right there on that radiator support. Anyway, let your boy know. Bye.